Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. In the previous video we saw how to write a linear search algorithm program using for loop in JavaScript. In this video we are going to see how to write a linear search algorithm program using recursion in JavaScript. So before we write a code for it, first let us take a look at the algorithm, how the algorithm works, and then we will write a code. So what this linear search algorithm does is it will linearly iterate through this array. If it finds the key value of which we want to find the index, then it will return that index. So let us take an example. Let us assume that we want to find the index of 6. So what this linear search will do is it will linearly iterate through this array. If it finds that particular number, then it will return the index of that number. So here we intend to find the index of 6. It will linearly iterate, and if it finds 6, then it will return 3. Alright, now if you want to find the index of 10, then it will once again linearly iterate, and if it finds that 10, then it will simply return the index value. Okay, so here the index value is 6. What if the key value which is not present in this array? Then what it will do is it will simply return -1. Alright, so this is a linear search algorithm. Now let us code for it. So here I'm in the code editor. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to define a function called linear search underscore recur for short. So I'll pass an array, and also I'll pass the key, and also I'll pass the index. Okay, let us leave it empty for now. Now let us initialize array. Okay, and I'll pass some few values in it, and please note that the array doesn't need to be sorted, unlike binary search. Even if the array is not sorted, then the linear search algorithm works perfectly fine. Okay, now let me define a key as well. So let us assume that we want to find the index of 5. So I'll give 5, and I will call that function console.log, and I'll just simply copy and paste this below. Alright, now that we have the driver code ready, let us fill out the logic. So first condition is if index value matches with the array length, then that means we have iterated all the way till the end, and the value is not present. This key value is not present in the list. So we will simply return -1. Okay, so what I mean by that is it will if it reaches this last index value, okay, so this is not the length, this will be length -1. This last index value is length -1. Okay, length -1. Okay, and if it reaches length, then there is no element here, then it will simply return -1. -1 means that the element is not present inside the array. Okay, so this is the first condition. Now second condition, if array of index value matches with our key value, then we will simply return that index. So return I. Okay, so here, as we said earlier, if it matches the key value, so 10, if it matches with 10, then it will simply return that index value 6. So that's the second if condition. Now else, what we are going to do is, else we will simply return this function. We will call this function inside the same function, so that is basically recursion. Okay, and what we will do is we will increment I by 1. Okay, so this line right here is called recursion. Recursion is the function which calls itself during the execution. So here linear search algorithm is calling itself during the execution. So we are passing the same array, we are passing the same key value, and we will just increment I, because initially we have sent the I value. Sorry, here Here I'll also give I equals 0. So let I equals 0, and we are passing this I here. So initially we have passed I equals 0. During the first execution, it will check whether I 0 is equal to length, so it will be false. Then it will come to this condition. Then what it will do is array of 0 is equal to key, so array of 0 is 1, but our key value is 5, so this condition also becomes false, and it goes to else condition. What else condition will do is it will again call this function within the same function, and it will pass the same array, same key, but this time, second time, the index value will be 1. Okay, likewise it is going to continue until it finds the key value. It will return that index value, or else it will simply return -1. So this is the base condition. This if condition is the base condition, and it is very important. If you don't write the base condition, then you will get an error, end of recursion error. Okay, so recursion reached to the maximum depth, you will get that error. Okay, so initially we will pass I equals 0. Now the coding part is over. Now let us execute this program and let's see the output of 5. So we should get 0 1 2 output as 2. Okay, now let us run this program, and here we can see we got index value 2. So that is the right answer. Now let us call 1. Okay, it should return as 0. Yes, 0 is correct. Now let us find the index value of 13. So 7. So let's check that out. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That's right. And now let us find some element which is not in the list. So let me give 100. It should return as -1. -1, that's right. Instead of giving -1, you can also return false, which is perfectly fine, doesn't make any difference. So false. All right, so this is the linear search algorithm. This is how the linear search algorithm works, and this is the code for it. Pretty simple. Try it by yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, take care.